Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to another CSR2 video. I'm here with the Sound of the Wind event. That's the next one coming up in the American series, and that is starting in 2 days, 12 hours. There's a big issue here for most of us. I'm going to jump to that first, and then we'll take a look at the rest of the event later. And that is, you have to get the Huracan GT3 Evo in order to complete the event. Now, in order to get the Huracan GT3 Evo, you must get it in the event shop. In the event shop, it shows you that this car costs 4,000 tickets. Not too bad, right? But here's the problem. So far, we've had the Ring Evolution, and the Pro Leagues Avenue, and a Showdown that had 100 tickets in it. And that put me at a grand total of 3,000 tickets. So I'm 1,000 tickets short and 2 days, 12 hours from having to use it to get the car. Where are the rest of these tickets going to come from? Well, that's where it looks like the developers want you to run events and get them wherever you can, including the crew milestone, and any other little places that you can get it. But without going into the other stuff, let's take a look at two sources that'll definitely be easy to acquire from, and one of that is participation in the next Showdown. Up to 60 races will give you 100 tickets. That puts you at 3,100. If you can also get yourself up to 1,100 and 200, you get 50 tickets. 1,100, you get 200 tickets. But unfortunately, after that, there are no tickets. So at 1,100, you can get another 250 tickets plus the 100 from participation. That puts you at a grand total of 350 tickets. However, that's assuming you have the cars that's going to be needed for this event. Fortunately, the Ring cars that you're probably going to need to get this far in the tickets anyway are part of the event. And you can always have your GT, which is probably the Apex car, but I'm not worried about that right now. Okay, now, that only puts us at 3,350 tickets. Where are we going to get the rest? Looks like this is how the event's going to be slowed down for all of us. Basically, you have to run the event with the first 4 lock-ins to get that remaining 650 tickets. Right here, before lock-in 1, 50 tickets, 100 tickets, 175, 250, 350, 450, 550, 650. So there's your 650 tickets by lock-in number 4. By the time you lock in the 4th car, you should have those 650 tickets. Let's assume you weren't lucky enough to get to 1,100 in Showdown and you're short another 200 tickets. Well, here, before lock-in number 5, there is your additional 250 tickets. And then eventually by race 60-something, 64, you have to do your final lock-in. And if you can lock in, by that point you get another 125 tickets, another 100. But that's irrelevant because by then you should have the car. So within the 4 lock-ins, we would get that. Now, what about the lock-ins themselves? Other than getting that Huracan GT3 Evo, the first lock-in is relatively easy. Again, I would always lock in some car that is the most built in your arsenal. I would not necessarily lock in a car that is brand new in your arsenal and you don't have the parts, particularly stuff like Porsche, okay, or even a Honda that is missing too many fusions. You're much better off with something like the Huracan Vantage even, which was a recent PC car and a milestone before. So these are the cars you want to pick, something you can definitely have a lot of parts for. Things get real difficult starting in the second lock-in because now there's only one car. And it's not a car anybody really likes, not one I've seen too much in action anywhere, so not a great car. Then you have your AMG GT Black Series, which of course you're going to use if you already got through the Ring. The reality here is if you couldn't even get through the Ring or the Ring Evo, and even if you've gotten through Pro Leagues Avenue, you just don't have enough access to the tickets to get that Huracan Evo on time. So that means that you're probably going to end up having to buy it. And if you got to buy tickets, they're more than happy to sell it to you. And here are the prices. Okay, if you go look at the ticket prices, you can make up the difference of the missing tickets. And if you only finish Pro Leagues Avenue, you're probably only looking at about 1,000 something tickets total you have on hand. That means you're probably going to need this pack in order to get the Huracan Evo. So keep that in mind. This is where the payment stuff comes in. Plus, if you don't have the fourth lock-in, which is the prize car from the Evolution Cup, you now have to buy another car, which is the 003S. That is another $20 plus parts plus cost to build, or you can buy it as a pack of two along with the 004. But regardless, these events are gearing up to be more and more difficult. And think about this. We barely scraped together 4,000 tickets for this event. What happens when the next one comes along in about a week or 2 weeks? Remember, all these events that are piling on us are going to be completed within 90 days. You're either going to have the tickets or you're just not, and you're just going to have to end up buying them. So keep that in mind before you jump headfirst into this. Though, all that being said, though, I think the Furai event is definitely doable for me without having to spend anything since I've gotten this far. I have the Club Sport, I have the 005R or 05RR. So pretty much I am set to make it through this event based on my estimations. Anyway, that is my quick take on this event. Feel free to let me know your thoughts on this. If you like this video, leave a like. If you have any comments or anything else, feel free to make them. If you like my channel and like to get notifications when I put up videos like this, subscribe, hit the bell, get those notifications. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you next time.